What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day, and I hope you all had an awesome weekend. So quick one here on nat gas, gold, silver, and crude oil, starting with natural gas. And right here, what do we have? Prices still pushing lower and still in a bearish continuation. Now at this point, I've already mentioned these zones in my previous video. Feel free to check it out where I mentioned these zones on the all three Nemex, Capital.com and Oanda platform. So let's start with Oanda platform. So at this point, I'll be looking for two entries, bearish and bullish. Now as we have no entry confirmation here in this zone, so I'll be still looking at my bearish entries. And what will be that? It will be just a pullback of few candles followed by bearish engulfing candle. Now must be below 50 EMA. Once I see this condition, I'm gonna go short till I see a condition here. That could be a possible double bottom, or that could be a possible bearish engulfing pattern that is red and a bigger green candle. Must be an engulfing candle, not like an imbalanced candle, something like this. As you can see right here, not something like this. As you can see, this candle opened above the previous candle. So for an engulfing candle, must engulf the previous candle, including the whole body from bottom till top. So that is what I'll be looking at for my buy condition. But for now, we are also overbought, and there is a chance that we still get a good push up from this trend continuation bullish area. As you can see, this area has acted as a massive level in the past, and that is what I'll be looking at. We have previous push up from the lower level of this zone. That is what we can still get, but in that process, in a push down, we can still get a pullback and a bearish engulfer. Let's say we have no buy condition and the price just bounces up below 50 EMA, I'm going to go short. And let's say if we have a condition like a bullish engulfer, I'm going to take 1 to 2 ATR for my target and then exit my trades and then look for my sell trades below 50 EMA. So as long as we are trading below 50 EMA, if we get a condition, all I'm expecting just a bounce that is enough to hit your profits, then come out and look for the sell trades. So for the bullish continuation, I want to see a complete break above both 50 and 20 EMA for the complete reversal from this area. So that's what I'll be looking at. We are still in the decision area. It is not completely bearish or it is not completely bullish. We are still looking for short-term entries for now, bearish short-term entries. And if we have a bullish entry, that will be also a quick bounce. Come out and look for the next continuation if we have broken above 50 and 20 EMA. So carefully look for your condition, only enter once we see a valid condition. Now here on Capital.com, I've mentioned these zones in my previous video. Bullish engulfer will be my entry, double bottom will be my entry, pin bars can be also an entry, but that will be a risky entry. In that condition, I always enter few pips above. I've already made a video how to trade candlestick patterns correctly. It's linked in my playlist. Feel free to check them out, how I trade and how I entered with different candlestick patterns. So that's what I'll be looking at. Look at the zones, mark these zones, have these zones on the charts. Once we have an entry condition, we are good to go long and short just for the short term. If we have a pullback and a bearish engulfer, an entry pattern like this below 50 EMA. Here Nemex, now we are below the zone, but I only use my zone as my bearish zone once I see a good bearish momentum. Now on a daily time frame, we are still not completely broken below this zone and we only have one candle below this zone. So all I want to see a good momentum, at least two candles below the zone. Once we have that, I'm going to start to look for my bearish trades. For now, I'm still not looking at complete bearish trades, but exactly the same as the other two platforms. I'm only looking at the pullback below 50 EMA, bearish engulfer, and if we have that, we are good to go short. Now here I want to see, we already have one bottom, so we can still get a push down and a double bottom condition. So I won't be looking at bullish engulfer unless the price pushed down and formed a bullish engulfer right here. Otherwise, double bottom, look on this platform. We already have this pin bar, but like I mentioned, I always enter few pips above, and in this case, the entry wouldn't have been triggered. So wait and see. I will only look for bearish, complete bearish continuation trades once we are broken below this little box. Wait for the price to give you a condition, bearish engulfer for the pullback entry, bearish, or double bottom or bullish engulfer if we have a valid condition within this zone. Next up, we have gold. As you can see, as been mentioning from a couple of days and weeks, the prices, unless and until the price is below this trend line, we are not looking at bullish trades. Now that was a fake out, but that was not an entry confirmation, which I've already warned you that if the price break above, I won't be entering the trade unless I see a clear pullback entry bullish. But we still have a bullish pressure. We are still above 50 EMA. We also have this bullish candle right here. So I'm still waiting to see a complete break above this high. Once we have that, I'm going to then start to look for my pullback and then a pullback entry bullish, which is my bullish engulfer, and keep on taking long. So for now, we are just ranging within this area, which do have a minor head and shoulder bullish pattern that is also shows a bullish pressure, and we can still get a very likely chance the price will shoot up from here. But for me, for my entries, again, I want to see a break above and then a pullback and then bullish engulfing pattern. But my bias is still bullish as long as we are above 50 and 20 EMA, as long as we are not broken below this low in the long term. Once we are broken below this low, only then gold will turn completely bearish. So wait and see. Once we are broken above, in that case, we are good to look for the pullback entry bullish. For now, that would be a very aggressive and risky entry if you are looking at that. Here on silver, exactly the same. We are still below 50 and 20 EMA, but I'm looking at the ratio as well. Ratio is also pushing down. So if you have a good push down and price breaks below 50 EMA, it will fall and gold and silver will rise dramatically. And that is why I'm expecting a price to push high here on gold and silver. But for the confirmation and for the clear direction, I want to see a price to break above this little box right here. As you can see, once we are broken above this little box, then we are good to look for the pullback entry bullish only. So still bullish for silver and gold as long as we are below this zone, which I've already mentioned in my previous videos, right here 28.71. As long as we are above this level, we are not looking at complete bearish trades. Next up, we have crude oil. Very simple. Price is still pushing up, still in an uptrend. I've already mentioned that in my last video. So we have a new zone here for crude oil, which I've already mentioned to my members yesterday in the report. So 85.81 that goes to 88.24 is an area from where I'll be looking at for my reversal trades. For now, all I'm waiting for the price to break above this little anchor box, which is 82.67 that goes up to 98 sorry, here on Ovanda chart. So once we're broken above, I'm going to start to look for another pullback and pullback entry bullish. So exactly same, we broke above this high, this box, we have a bullish condition, price push up with a pullback, bullish candle, price push up with a pullback, and then I want to see another push up and then a pullback and bullish confirmation. Once we have a bullish engulfer after breaking it above this high and above 50 EMA, it doesn't matter if it forms here, and as long as it is above 50 EMA, I'm going to go long till we are in the zone from where we're going to look for the counter sell trade with bearish engulfers or my double top entry conditions. So wait with patience, wait for the price to break above this high for the next pullback entry bullish. So not taking any sell trades as long as we're trading above 50 and 20 EMA. Nice gap between EMAs shows a good bullish pressure. So that's it for commodities, guys. Hope you're getting value. If yes, hit a like button for me. Subscribe if you're new so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.